In this session, you'll be learning how to send transactional email via SMTP. So when a new user signs up, our application will automatically send a confirmation email to their email address. And we're going to do that with Mandrill. So once you sign it up and log in, go to your Mandrill dashboard, go to Settings, and click on SMTP and API Info. Alright, so next you have to do is click on Add API Key. Now, Mandrill just generated a new API key for you, so you need to keep this key somewhere. And we're going to use this key in later state. In our project folder, open config environments development.rb. Now here, for the mailer raise deliver errors, we need to change this one to true. And that's mean our application will raise error if there's something wrong with the delivery. Alright, second, we need to create an SMTP setting. So we need to do something like this. We got config.action mailer.delivery method. And for this one, we're going to use SMTP. Alright. The second config would be action mailer.smtp setting. And this one include address. So for the address, we're going to smtp.mandrill.f.com. And for the port, we're going to use the port number 587. And enable start TLS auto. This one should be true. Now for the username, I'm going to use the one that I registered with Mandrill, which is code for demo.codeforstartup@gmail.com. For the password, I'm going to use my password. Go back to your Mandrill setting and copy this one. Back to your project, just paste in here. Okay, the last one would be authentication, and it should be login. Now, the next step would be updating the mailer sender. So open the config initializer, and we're going to find the device.rb. Now for the device.rb, I'm going to remove all of these, and instead, let's say, for example, Leo at alien, right? So we're going to say no reply at alien.com. Now, because we want to send the confirmation email to user, so we're going to do that with the help device. So open app models user.rb. So here we need to get this one, which is confirmable. Put it here, put comma, and yep, that's it. Now, because when we first create a device object, we didn't have this option. So right now, to make it work, we have to manually add this confirmable field into our device object. Open your terminal, make sure you are in the alien folder, and we're going to type Rails G migration add confirmable to device. So notice here we just create this file and without any specific field or the data type like we did before. And now I'll show you. Right, so if we just create something like this, Rails is going to create a new file for us, which is under db migrate, and this is a file name. So in our project folder, I'll just close it on a bit and open db migrate, and here's the one that we just created. Now, so when you want to add more than one field, or you want to customize the field the way you want, all you need to do is just the command that I just done. So basically, Rails just created a file with the name like this for us, and now we can manually custom to whatever you want. So for example, this one I'll say up, and I'm going to say add column to user table, and I want to add confirmation token field, and this one will be the string. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing. So the second one is the confirmed add. This one should be date time, and the last one would be send add. This one should be the date time as well. Okay. Now, so basically, I'll just add 3 new columns into the user table. The first column is confirmation token. The data type is string. The second column is confirmed add. Data type is date time, and confirmation send add, which is date time. Alright. And also, I want to add the index to the users table, and I'm going to say that confirmation token, and that should be unique. Alright, so every single confirmation token need to be unique. Now, also, I'm going to create a new method, say DAO, and remove the column in the user table, and those columns are okay. Let me explain. So for the dev off, that's mean when you migrate the database, Rails will run this method, and by doing that, it's going to add 3 new columns into the database. However, if you want to roll back the database, and Rails will run this DAO method, and by doing that, it's going to remove 3 columns into our user table. So back to the terminal, we need to run rec db migrate to migrate those chains into our database. Alright, now as you can see, once you run the migrate, it just add a column, confirmation token to the user table, and the same thing with confirmed add and confirmation send add, and also it's add the index to the user table. Now if you open the SQLite browser, and I'm going to open the database in here. Now let's see what we got. If you go to user, so now you can see the confirmation token confirmed add and confirmation send add. Alright, which is great. But the problem here is because we already have the user we created before, but it's null. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this one and write change. Okay, so I'm going to restart the server. In our web browser, go to sign up page. Now I'm going to sign up again. So Ironman email should be demo.coffeestop@gmail.com and the password, and click sign up. Okay, so it looks like we got an error here. Let's say what it say, undefined local variable or method unconfirmed email. So unconfirmed email is required for reconfirmable. This was enabled by default, so we need to turn it off. Well, to do that, back to our project folder, and we're going to open device.rb, and then we're looking for the config reconfirmable, and we need to turn this one off. So let's just make it false. Now open the terminal, and I need to stop the server by Ctrl+C, and I need to restart again. Back to our web browser, I might go to the home page and click on sign up, and put Ironman again, demo, and a password. Looks good. Now see the notification say a message with a confirmation link has been sent to your email address. Please follow the link to activate your account, which is awesome. Now if you open your terminal, and here you can see that inside the terminal we got the SQL going to insert into the user table with the email, full name, and the confirmation token. And also you're going to say the email is already sent to the dmail.coffeestop@gmail.com, and here is the content. Alright, so once you click on this link, it will confirm your email address. So that's the whole process. Now if I open my Gmail, and I can see the email here. Alright, so if I click on this one and click on confirm my account. Okay, so it say your email address has been successfully confirmed. Awesome. Now if you want to custom the template of that email, you can go to app, views, device, mailer, and I believe it would be the confirmation instruction. Yep. So based on here, you can customize to the content to whatever you like. Okay, so that's it for this session, and I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to see you in the next task. Goodbye now.